Nope, this is not the update we were expecting either, but it does address, sort of, a major exploit. So let's talk about it right after Skins Monkey.
Skins Monkey is an automated service that lets you trade skins instantly for a fee, sign up now, and get up to $5 bonus. Simply add items from your inventory, then find skins that matches your current balance. Site offers live support 24/7. You can also top up your balance if you're missing a few dollars, and there's a lot of skins to choose from. Visit my link down below to get to Skins Monkey.
This YouTuber, whose name I will absolutely never be able to pronounce correctly, dropped a video 2 days ago about a major exploit that essentially lets you bypass the SV pure console command. I'll link the video below, but to put it simple, it allowed anyone to modify certain things in the game and even play with these changes on official servers. Crazy. And the thing is, it wouldn't technically count as cheating in the traditional sense, so the risk of getting VAC banned was probably close to zero. But I still strongly advise against it. And of course, it's been vulnerable for, guess? No, I'm just gonna tell you 6+ months according to the YouTuber, even though it has been reported to the devs. So the person eventually had to make the video to force Valve's hand, and just 2 days later, they of course looked into it and fixed it. Sort of. I'll get to that later. You could replace specific files to modify textures, things like doors, boxes, and even the player models. This allowed for some very goofy moments, but you could also adjust them in clever ways to give yourself a competitive edge. You can always think of other ways to cheat. The exploit worked by downloading a file from the YouTuber's video description, making some folder adjustments in the game structure, and using Source2 Viewer to unpack some files. I'm obviously rushing the instructions here since it doesn't seem to matter now, since according to Aqua today, the update has finally patched it. Or did it? And as usual, Valve didn't mention this in the patch notes because they never do for things like this when it happens so fast and can genuinely cause unfair advantages. But if Aqua can spawn something like this even now, then it's probably not fully fixed, which will probably get silently patched. Now onto the patch notes, with the first note focusing on minor performance optimizations for CPU-bound cases, which I can only think of one person for this kind of stuff, which is Thor, and oh, there he is. He reported a 6.5% performance boost on his PC, which is a small victory, but remember, the boost is different for everyone. Let me know if you experienced anything yourself. Next up, an update for follow recoil for spectators. It was kind of hard to understand what they mean here, but this suggests that when spectating, follow recoil will now mirror the settings of the player being observed, provided their crosshair is visible through your game settings. I'm pretty sure that you have always been able to spectate someone using follow recoil, so this likely refines how follow recoil works by making sure it fully respects the observed player's settings. Finally, the update adds support for updating map annotations in the Steam Workshop using the command workshop annotation submit along with the workshop ID. After the first time, the ID gets saved in the file, so you won't need to enter it again. If you're out of the loop, this ties into the new map guides feature, which allows anyone to create guides that you can download for any map. It's once again a really cool feature, and it would have been nice to have back in the CSGO days. Hopefully this update didn't delay the next big one that we're all anticipating. It might, considering the exploit still seems to work, but what do you think about the exploit news and this patch? Let me know in the comments. I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.